Be on here long, but I got some things I want to get off my chest dealing with Yellowstone. Before I get started, I'm in deep thought. Let me get my thoughts together, but let me say this prayer. I'm going to give thanks to the Great Mother for everything, for your guidance, for your wisdom, for your understanding, and for your understanding, and for your overstanding and your understanding. And I come to you for the thanks, and I want to just let you know how much I love everything that you have been doing for yours truly and many others. I come to you to ask for your presence for me to say what I have to say and to protect me and what I have to say today and so on. For I can speak from what I know, what I feel, and to protect those that are striving for righteousness, that understand who you really are. And I want to say thank you for listening to this prayer, and also please protect us and protect your children that really know who you are, and to protect us from those that claim to be righteous and spiritual but are actually wolves in sheep's clothing, that throw stones at a glass house and hide their hands. Protect us from them. For the 7 ancestral spirits of creation, thank you for creating everything, and thank you for your guidance as well by helping the Great Mother on our path, and helping us and showing us the light from the tunnel. And all the archangels, thank you for your guidance and protection. And the angels, thank you for your guidance, protection. Ancestors, thank you for all your guidance and talking to us in nature. And on that note, I want to say Ashe, Aye, Bobo. All right. I was looking at TikTok. Well, not TikTok, YouTube. At their sister's channel, they was talking about Yellowstone. Years ago, I talked about Yellowstone Park. I told everybody during that time that it's a super volcano when I was featured on an old channel. I told y'all what that means. That means when she explodes and overloads, all the other volcanoes gonna do the same. Can I be real with you? A lot of people ain't ready for that. A lot of people ain't ready for Yellowstone to explode, because when she explodes and she erupts, 10,000 other volcanoes are going to erupt. Where are you going to go and where are you going to run to? How you doing, Paying Cowboy? How you doing? How you doing, family? I appreciate you. Oh, you been, oh, for real? Let me do this for you. I'll make your mod. Is that cool with you? I feel like you need that. All right. Look, a lot of people ain't ready for Yellowstone to explode. I'm gonna tell you why. 10,000 other volcanoes going to erupt. How many people ready for that? I hear people saying, with the animals there, yeah. What's going on, Random? How you doing? But the thing is, if she erupts, are people ready? Are people ready for her to erupt? 10,000 other volcanoes going to erupt after she erupts. And you have to find safe zones. How many of you know where the safe zones are? See, I hear all these people talking, mainly one that I've been in conflict with for years. Exactly, Rand. Exactly, Rand. They're not ready. See, don't you know? And also the water. The water is been rising. I mean, come on. Do you understand and understand what would happen? How many people can talk about frequencies and vibrations all day, but they're not really doing or on those frequencies? Just think about that. All these people saying, yeah, you gotta be on high frequency and listen, you can talk about that shit all day. Thank you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at with all of this is like, I'm hearing it, but a lot of people doing a lot of fear mongering, but they're not ready for this. A lot of fear mongering. I mean, let's be real. A lot of fear mongering. And if people really knew how energy and how law of attraction works, you're trying to make it happen, and you're not ready. And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that's just talking about it in general. Let's really talk about this. Realistically, How many people can say that they're freaking ready for that? In so many ways, I listen and I'm observing everybody. And they're so scared. Exactly. Get better. Exactly. Get right with the higher power is your best bet. Exactly. And see, they keep on trying to say, yeah, you gotta use high vibrations. Let me tell you, I speak about that all the time. But how many people really gonna be on them high vibrations? And at the same time, how many people are really ready for the catastrophes to really happen? No disrespect. Nobody didn't see that happen. What happened in Texas? What happened in the Carolinas? Nobody wasn't expecting this. I'm gonna tell you this: always expect the unexpected, but you always gotta keep your third eye open on things, or your third eye mind, however you want to call it. Keep it open, but at the same time, don't fall for the okie doke by listening to people with the fear factors and the fear mongering, because energy can transform into reality. Exactly. They are lost in the world. See, this is what I've been trying to tell people. I done spoke on Yellowstone several years ago when I was featured on another channel. I've been told the people, you have to get yourselves together. And I said it to those that are highly spiritual. You got to go back into your ancient practices. Whatever your bloodline is, it's time for you to go back to your ancient practices. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Hey, how you doing, Mother Shelley? I've been trying to tell everybody over and over again, you got to go back to your ancient practices. Mainly those brothers and sisters that are melanated, that call themselves so-called African Americans. You, listen, going back to the Hebrew Israelite thing, that's not going to work. I'm going to be real with you. Because that goes back to Enki and Enlil and all that other stuff. Let's be realistic about this. Okay? Well, you got to go back to our ancient indigenous practices. The reason why Earth is doing what she's doing, because we are showing that we don't give a damn about her. And I keep on saying that Earth is a she. I keep on saying that over and over again. And I also keep on reaching out to the so-called black woman too, to let her know. Guess what? By you being off track and off whack, and I'm talking about to all the sisters across the planet, I'm letting it be known, even down to the women that are pale-faced that have our DNA. I'm letting everybody know. I'm for the human race. I'm trying to let everybody understand this. She, Mother Earth, Gaia herself, is not playing anymore. I said this several years ago about going back to our ancient practices. Mother Shelley know that. Peace, how you doing? Price is the King. Price is the King. All these people that's pop, they know I've been saying this shit for a minute. And now you got people saying, oh, Yellowstone could explode at any moment. Listen. I told people years ago, it's a super volcano. When she explodes, 10,000 other volcanoes are going to erupt on this planet. 10,000. Where are the safe zones at? There's a video of a pale-faced woman that's on this video called I Am America map. Look on the I Am America map video. You will find out where the hell it's going to go. You're going to find out certain safe zones. Now, I'm here to let everybody know there's nothing to fear if you know that you're connected and that you know you're doing right and you're living by the righteous ways as best as you can. That's all I can tell you. Because let's face it, a lot of people don't have the money. I don't know what this person keep on saying, Coldplay. Hey, how you doing, fam? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they playing games. I don't know. But anyway, it's like this. I don't know what this person... I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm going to put this person on time because I don't know what the heck they're talking about. They keep on saying Coldplay or Flair. I don't know. Anyway, where we at right now? People are so freaking caught up. I'm doing fine. Is that Pastor or whatever? I can't pronounce your name correctly. But how you doing? But my thing is, and my whole insight is, there's nothing to be scared of. if you're in tune. Let me tell you, you got people out here that know that if you put fear into the energy that you are showing fear towards, that it can manifest. It can turn into a frequency that can manifest. You also have people that's been warning others about what the hell's going on. Been doing it for several years. Been telling y'all about how the veil is no more. Been saying that. Rod Hayes confirmed it. Many people are confirming it now. They say, oh, the veil is thin. No, the veil is gone. The veil is gone. I've been telling y'all about the damn werewolves, fairies, everything. I said all of this is going to start coming. Now everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Except for a few. But see, here we are now. Earth, Yellowstone, all the above is going into a whole nother plateau of I told you so. That's what she's doing. Y'all, many of y'all did not know me, except for a few when I was featured on another channel and I spoke on stuff like this. I've been saying the same thing repeatedly so people can catch on, because I know people are asleep. The animals been talking to you. Everything has been shown to you. What more do you need? I done said in the old channel I was featured on several years ago, we got to get back into our ancient practices. We have to. I've been told, oh, you talking about getting the witchcraft. Never said that. I never said that. What I'm here to tell you, you going into the Hebrew Israelite thing, that is not going to work. That is not going to work. There's traditions that's older than that. I'm telling you, those that are indigenous to this land, that look like yours truly, you've been stripped from your daggone culture, but I'm telling you, there's ways of finding out. Start digging into your ancestors' ancestral background and so on. Find out what tribe you belong to. That's one of the things I can tell you. The other thing is to start reading on safe zones in the country and on the planet, and hopefully you can drive there. This is not no fear-mongering thing, but when shit hit the fan, you need to know where the hell to go at. Period. Now, I don't know if I'm buffering or not, because if I am, that means this message is serious. All I gotta say to everybody that's watching, don't be scared. Do the research. Everybody that watches this channel, y'all very intelligent. You know how to use discernment. But I'm getting tired of people using this fear-mongering stuff, because people are not ready for that volcano to explode. I'm telling y'all. Listen. 10,000 volcanoes will erupt if she erupts. That's the ideal of a freaking super volcano. And she's not the only super volcano on the planet. That's the crazy thing. So we really got to start doing our research. And this is not debunking what could happen, but you got to start doing the research, because you got to start realizing, if she do, I need to find the safe zone. There's a video on YouTube where this sister from Africa had brothers and sisters over here talking about it. Wherever Yellowstone is, a lot of those locations around that area is going to get hit. Now, she launched 10,000 of those. This is not the first time this happened, if it does happen. I told everybody look up this sister on TikTok named she go by the name of Arawak Nation. I believe, hey, mother, believe it, because this information gotta get out there, right? You see how they do it, right? This how you know that I'm telling some real stuff. That's how you know. All right. So let me know if I stop buffering now. I've been saying this stuff for years. And those that I talk to outside of YouTube know that I have serious conversations with them about the volcanoes and all of that. Listen, I said to those that are melanated too, and it's not just people that's melanated I'm reaching out to. I'm reaching out to everybody in the human race. But the only reason why I reach out to the melanated ones is because they were the first ones here. And I reach out to the melanated woman because this planet is built around her. Look, the reason why Earth is off whack is because the melanated woman is off whack. If she was in tune again, Earth will get back on her axis again and be aligned. But by all this crazy stuff going on, that's why she's acting out. All that twerking, Roy Hayes spoke on it. I spoke on it because of what he said, and I know that's to be factual. That when a woman, mainly the so-called black woman, melanated woman, would step out barefoot in ancient time, barefoot on a beach or wherever, and she would get permission from Earth to go ahead and twerk, it would create earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis. All this twerking going on, and people don't even understand the power behind it. It wasn't just dealing with causing natural disasters. It was also used to test the mental capacity of a man to see if he's going to fall to his lower self as well. So now where we are at right now is that now you are starting to see how the animals are acting or reacting. You're starting to see how a lot of animals are looking at you funny. You're starting to see how there's a young lady that had hummingbirds flying around her and they were actually landing on her. There's a video on that. That a little girl had these hummingbirds landing on her and surrounding her because of the frequency of her energy. How people have not caught on and got the stamp on the energy that Earth is putting out there. Yesterday I said the note or the vibrational tone that Earth is on is a C sharp note. Listen to the C sharp note so you can get on the same frequency as Earth. Once again, the C sharp note. Listen to it. That is the frequency that Earth is on. And I already know that my stalkers and stuff is watching. I know, and then they're going to go ahead and talk about that on their channel too. I already know that. But I'm letting everybody know that you heard it here first. Can y'all hear me? Am I still buffering? I'm sharing this information. And Mother Shelley, if you're listening, Pisces the King, everybody else, I'm telling you, that person's going to say the same thing. C sharp musical note is what the vibration of Earth is on. Keep that in mind. And please listen to that particular note, musical note. Okay? C sharp musical note. Listen to that. I guarantee you, when you hear that, you might have heard that same vibrational tone in music back in the day. They took that off. They took it out. Now the music is more synthesizing and it's like more, it's not even made by drums anymore like that. So please, y'all, understand that Yellowstone, anything can happen with these people talking all this stuff about Yellowstone, and they're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. And they claiming all this stuff going to happen, but they're not ready. I'm telling you. She explodes, 10,000 others are going to explode. And that's going to be more catastrophic than anything. Because that's going to bring forth all types of daggone things that nature is ready to bring. People are not ready for. So it's a lot of parasitic people on YouTube that's bringing fear-mongering. A lot of them that are dressed up, trying to talk all this spiritual, and all this other stuff, but they ain't really talking about nothing. It's all about this. They want to have classes, and the classes are expensive. When you got people that really want to make a change in the world, that really need the help, they really need the help and guidance. Everybody's trying to charge when You got people from all walks of life, every race, color, and creed. That's all they want to do is live. But you got people fear-mongering about this Yellowstone thing, and it's not. I'm not debunking it, but I'm telling y'all what comes with it if she explodes. Now I done told y'all that there are ancestral spirits that are connected to the earthquakes and volcanoes. Matter of fact, there's an Orisha connected to one, connected to those. So my thing is, keep yourself aligned with Earth. Keep yourself together. Hey, yeah, brother. They you got people that's talking about charging people for classes, for spiritual class, all this type of crazy stuff, when Earth is really needing us to wake up. Nobody don't want to take the time to teach for free anymore, and it's sad. You got all these people that want to make changes in the world and want to go ahead and give back, and a lot of people are going through financial crisis. And you got people that's charging arm and a leg for a class. I'm not gonna say any names. You know, that's something I don't do unless they come at me. But it's nothing to fear. But keep your eyes open on Yellowstone, even though the animals started fleeing from there. But like I said, how many people really are ready for her to explode? Because super volcano mean that she's gonna jumpstart and wake up all the others, and we're talking about 10,000 on the planet Earth that's gonna wake up if she wakes up. 10,000 other volcanic eruptions will happen when she wakes up on this planet. Listen, Kai, Tiamat, Gaia, whomever you want to call this planet, Earth, whatever the case may be. All I can tell you is focus on you. Get yourself together. Get yourself right with the divine, and also get yourself right with the divine in you. That's all you can do. Because many of you don't have the money to just up and go to wherever. You're at where you need to be at the right time. Don't worry about the fear mongering. Don't worry about these people trying to bring fear, because people don't understand the law of attraction, how energy can work and how it can manifest. If you can get a certain selected amount of people to be on the same frequency, it can bring forth that energy. I'm just saying. It's part of law of attraction too. A lot of these people are not stupid. Okay? So now, what if these videos that they showed the animals fleeing, what if they were old? Then y'all see people talking about what's going on in China, right? How they're talking about 150 Fahrenheit in the weather over there. But see, years ago I told everybody to watch the weather. I told people to watch the weather years ago. And the only ones that listen are some of the ones that's actually subscribed to this channel. I told everybody, like, hey, watch the weather, watch the change in the weather, watch the weather patterns, watch sinkholes. I was naming everything that did with a natural disaster. Hell, even down to the heat, that's a natural disaster too. I've been telling everybody this stuff for years. And I just started really coming on my channel after sacrificing this channel from being on another channel. I sacrificed this channel to be on another channel years ago. That's why I don't have as many subscribers. But I will get more. But see, here's the thing. I'm not worried about that. My thing is the people. I worry about and care about the people. Because at the end of the day, we all have to live. And I'm not going to have people keep on bringing fear and fear and fear. That's another way of what? Creating another source or another way of controlling people's minds. Listen. There was a sinkhole in Baltimore back in January that nobody didn't want to talk about. There was a volcanic eruption in June in the Philippines that nobody talked about. There's a lot of stuff going on overseas, dealing with nature, dealing with the elements, dealing with what? With natural disasters that they're not talking about. However, stay in tune with your higher self. Your higher self is connected to the divine. Once again, your higher self is connected to the divine. Your spinal cord is 33 vertebrae. Text is connected to the 33 vertebrae, which is connected to the 33rd degree in masonry and all that other stuff, right? Check this out. Your 33 vertebrae is also called Jacob's ladder. Through Jacob's ladder, up towards all the way up to the top of Jacob's ladder is where you meet the Most High, your higher self, which is connected to the divine. Many of you are connected, and some, if not many, some of you are connected, and many of you are what they call devotees. Keep that in mind. Look up what a devotee is. I'm going to have you do your homework and look up what the word devotee means. Because I'm not going to give all the answers. See, where we at in the world is the evolution of Gaia. The evolution of Gaia is what's going on. I done told y'all she's going from 3D to 5D, and eventually she's going to go to 10D. And I said when you go to 10D, well, starting here on out, you have to deal with the heart chakra. Then when she goes from that 3 to 5, then she's going to go to 10D. It has to be pure love in your heart. Everybody keep on saying this is the end of the old world. Listen, there was no such thing as the old world. That's Western terms. Another term for old is ancient. You can't get rid of the ancient ways or the ancient path. We have too many people that's so caught up in Western way of thinking and don't make any sense. There's no such thing as the old world. And the whole golden age and the golden this and the gold. Listen, that's ancient. That's the original. Gaia is bringing us back to the original ways of practicing spirituality. I keep saying that she's a living organism. Please wake up and take heed. Because I'm telling you how she works. Listen to that note I told you. C sharp. Listen to that C sharp note. That musical note, C sharp. That's the tone that she's on. I keep saying the same thing repeatedly because I want you to really pay attention and listen. I come to y'all to be honest, and I come to y'all without asking for nothing but listening to what a brother have to tell you. On that note, beloveds, I'm going to go ahead and go for a little bit and get my thoughts together because I'm tired of hearing people trying to force Yellowstone to explode when I know for a fact that the people are not ready. The planet is not ready. I'm not here to debunk anything, but I'm here to have you think about it and be realistic. Because she go explode, you're asking for some serious chaotic everything. And the people that's talking all of this and trying to bring the fear-mongering out of all of that, not one time have y'all mentioned a safe zone. But I just gave you a solution. Look up I Am America map on YouTube and listen to the daggone lady tell you about the safe zones. Period. On that note, y'all, I'm not gonna, stay on here too long. I'm just tired of people just doing this fear mongering And I'm getting tired of people charging people for money for classes when they're supposed to be free. Knowledge is supposed to be free, especially amongst our community, especially amongst the human race in general. On that note, I'm out of here. I want to say love all of y'all. Please understand that this is not the end. Only person that knows the end is the divine herself. I love all of y'all. Peace, love, light, darkness, supreme balancement, the yin and yang, which is representing both the galaxy, the universe, and also the spirit and material realm. May the Great Mother protect you and guide you on yours, and protect your family and guide your family to the righteous ways. I'm out of here. Okay? Love all of you.